Hi, it's Dr. Sperling, aka Dr. Nail Nipper, and I am here in gorgeous Monterey Bay, California, and you can see the beautiful ocean behind me. So what has 8 feet and no toenails to cut? An octopus. Okay, 8 legs, I get it. So I put together a little montage at the end of this video, if you stick around, of some pretty videos that I took while we were in the Monterey Bay Aquarium. So I hope you enjoy it, and on to our video. Nothing really to...
Yeah, my toes are just...
Well, they all look pretty good except the big toes.
Yeah.
Big
well,
toes.
they get such thick nails that it's impossible to tear down like the little ones.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get me for.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll trim some, and then I'm going to come back with a little sanding disc and we'll thin it out. Well, most of this isn't even attached here.
I know. I lost one toenail completely, one big toenail, years ago. They dropped a 2-liter bottle of Coke on it.
Oh, ouch.
And then about 2 months, or about 3-4 months later, the whole thing sloughed off in the bathtub.
Yeah, and then a new one grew in.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's weird not having it.
What does a 2-liter bottle of Coke weigh?
Well, 64, a little over 64 ounces. That's a little over 4 pounds. And landed dead smack on the big toe.
But is that 64 fluid ounces?
Yeah.
Not weight ounces?
Well, the fluid ounce is pretty much the same as a regular ounce.
Is it?
16 ounces is a pint. And a pint weighs almost about a pound, so yes,
Okay.
it is pretty much the same.
You taught us something we didn't know.
Well, there you go. With age comes wisdom.
Except I'm older than you. I should be smarter.
You don't look it.
Good answer. Good answer.
He's a smart man. And with age comes wisdom. This is a nice camera. It focuses pretty quick.
Yeah, I was going to go to Soul Care on Wednesday, and I saw the foot on your back, and I decided to wait. And but I did decide to wait. Because it's not that they don't do a good job or anything, it's just that you're an actual foot doctor.
Actual.
Well,
Real.
A real podiatrist is compared to somebody that just wants to take care of people's feet.
Well, now, Deb, my nurse slash videographer here,
Yes,
she works down there at Soul Care.
okay, well.
I
there
do.
you go. But most of the people they use there are...
We're all the
students.
people that are that's
they
not
don't
true.
do students anymore?
No, oh no, not at Soul Care.
Okay.
Soul Care, you have to be a registered nurse
Okay,
or a licensed, like doctor or somebody like that, licensed. And those are the ones that are actually using the tools. The other ones can be anybody, the ones that sterilize the basins. But anybody that touches your feet and actually uses tools has to be a registered nurse or higher.
I did not know that.
Yes, that is true.
So now you'll feel better next time you go there.
And mostly everyone that's working there now, like I've been doing it for about 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
Mostly everyone, well, there's some newer ones, but many have been there for years and years already.
Okay.
But, you know, there is some advantage to having a physician do this because they see things that nurses...
Correct.
She actually does surgery. She won't do it here, but she can actually do surgery on toes and feet.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, am I going to lose my feet or not? And my toes, because we have to be outside 6 hours a day, even in the winter.
Right.
And
Do you have somewhere warm that you usually go?
I usually go to either Nicollet Mall or Target or somewhere.
Aren't they really in a hurry to try to find you housing? Because usually when you're
They are now.
over 55, you're a priority.
The case manager fund asked me how old I was, and I said I'm just turned 61. He says, we're going to try and get you a candidate. You need more benefits than what you're getting.
Good.
I think when you're 55 plus, it's imperative that they find you something, they really try hard.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
It's
But there-
it's
but
just
then
so
again,
unjust to
there's-
have a
But
senior
then again, there's some
outside.
people here that get too comfortable here when they get that.
Well, if they're happy here, then that's okay if they wanna be
Well,
here,
there's
but,
one guy really doesn't mind me here, he says, well, I can afford to get somewhere else. I'm leaving now.
Is that-
He's 63 years old.
yeah?
And he's like,
Excuse us, we can't hear you when you're talking when she's got this phone, so we'll hear you when we're done.
All right, so these toes are gonna feel a lot more comfortable in your shoes now. Do you have warm shoes for outside?
yes, it is.
Okay.
A pair of Gore-Tex Nike, a pair of those moon boots.
Wonderful. Okay, good.
Do you have any flip-flops for the shower?
No, I do not,
Would you like a pair?
certainly.
And we can give you a couple pairs of new socks.
What size are you?
I'm only 9,
Okay.
half 9.
Okay.
I have little feet.